Hey guys, Taylor here. Thanks for joining. We're gonna do a sweet and simple early morning wake up flow. So it'll get the whole body involved, nothing too crazy, just for you to wake up the body slowly and gently. So we're gonna start in a cross-legged seat. Close your eyes and then relax your hands facing down on your knees. Take a few full breaths to start. Breathing in and out through your nose. And as you exhale, start to feel your sitting bones grounding onto your mat. Let your inhalation create a longer line of energy from your tailbone through your spine and all the way up to the tip of your skull. And see if you can relax your shoulders down the back. Relax your arms, relax your hands, and even through your fingertips. And we'll take 3 breaths. Inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Full breath in. Full breath out. One more. Inhale. And exhale. And then come to open up your eyes. We'll start to take a few shoulder shrugs. So circle your shoulders up to your ears and just roll them down the back. And continue like that a few more rounds on your own. Just loosening up the connective tissue, loosening up any tension or tightness we might be holding around the chest, shoulder heads, and the shoulder blades. And then go ahead and reverse that motion. Go up and forward with your shoulder heads. And you can either keep your eyes closed or open, whatever feels more intuitive for you. Do one more round. And then find some stillness with your shoulder heads just dropping down the back. And then we're going to take some circles with the head and the neck towards the right. So as you circle your head and your neck to the right, imagine you have a paintbrush attached to the tip of your skull and you're drawing some circles on the ceiling, opening up the muscles around your throat, sides of your neck, and the cervical spine. That's the back of your neck. And then take the reverse direction. Circle your head and your neck over to your left. Go nice and slow. You might hear a few cracks or pops in the joints. That's okay. It's waking up our body. And then bring your head back to neutral. Sit up nice and tall. Now next as you inhale, circle your arms all the way up to the sky. Reach up, look at the hands. And as you exhale, bring your palms in front of your heart to a prayer. Find your center and let your shoulders shrug down the back. We're going to do that twice more. As you inhale, circle your arms all the way up to the sky. Reach up, look up. Exhale, bring your palms right in front of the heart. One more. Inhale, circle your arms to the ceiling. Reach up and look up. And exhale, bring the hands in front of your heart to a prayer. Awesome. Now place your hands down to your knees. A few sitting cat-cows to loosen up our spine. So as you inhale, I want you to push your chest forward towards whatever wall is in front of you. Roll back your shoulders and lift through your chin. As you exhale, round your back, tuck your chin towards your chest, and your shoulders will roll forward. Couple more cycles. Inhale to press your heart forward, lift your chin. And exhale to curl through your back body. Tuck your chin down towards your chest. Let's do a few more. Inhale to expand the heart center, shoulders shrug back. And exhale, curl through your back body, tuck the chin to chest. Final cycle. Inhale, heart pushes forward, shoulders roll back. And exhale, curl through your spine. Then come up through to the center. You're sitting up tall. Take your arms now to the sky. Grab hold of your right wrist like a bracelet and lengthen, lean towards your left side. Just check in with your shoulders. Let them drop down your back. You might even choose to look underneath this right arm. Breathe it in. And breathe it out. And then bring yourself back up through center. Switch the grip, hold onto your left wrist. Lengthen and tip towards your right side. Maybe even look looking underneath your left arm. Inhale. And exhale. And then come back through to the center. Release your hands down to your knees. We're going to take a tabletop. So you'll come into your tabletop hands and knees position. And just check out your alignment. So you want your palms right underneath your shoulders, wrist creases aligning with the front edge of your mat, and all 10 of your fingertips stretched out nice and wide. And then with your knees, you want them about hip distance apart. Toes can be tucked under. A few rounds of cat and cow as you inhale, stretch your heart forward, roll back through your shoulders. And as you exhale, round your back. Tuck the tailbone under, push the floor away. Twice more rounds. Inhale to expand the heart, tailbone will tip up. And exhale, curl your tailbone under, round your back. One more just like that. Inhale, expand the heart, roll back your shoulders. And exhale, curl through your spine. And then come back through center, separate your knees, mat distance apart. Big toes come to touch, slide the hips down to your heels. This is our child's pose. Now take your arms nice and long to the front. Relax your forehead to the floor and take a couple rounds of breath, maybe 3 or 4 on your own, in and out through your nose. Make sure the shoulders are relaxing. And then we'll add on a little. I want you to take your arms over to the right corner of the room. The arms can even stretch off of your yoga mat. Once you find your edge, reach a little longer and relax your forehead down. Full breath in. Full breath out. And then you'll crawl your arms all the way across over to the left corner. It can go off of your yoga mat onto the floor. Stretch even further and then relax the forehead down. Full breath in. Full breath out. And then walk your hands back through the middle. Press your way forward into your tabletop position, hands and knees. And then tuck your toes under. We'll take our first downward facing dog. Lift your hips upwards to the sky. And then start to pedal your feet. Rock your head a bit from side to side. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. And begin to walk your feet forward to your hands. Come to your first forward fold of the day. Grab hold of opposite elbows and take a ragdoll. So you're swaying your torso a couple times from side to side. Head and shoulders are heavy. Breathing in. And breathing out. And release your hands, touch the floor, bend the knees a little bit, and roll your back up, vertebra by vertebra. Piece by piece, bone by bone, and let your head up. Last, find your mountain pose. And then check in with your feet, look down and see that your feet are about inner hip distance apart. 10 toes face forward. Shoulder heads down your back and your palms are just relaxing down by your side. Close your eyes for a couple of seconds. Feel your feet grounding into the floor. Feel some strength around your core by drawing your navel center to your back. Lengthen from your tailbone to the skull and relax your shoulders down away from your ears. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Open up your eyes. Take your arms to the sky. You're going to grab hold of your left wrist, kind of just like we did when we were sitting before, and lean your way over to your right side. Stretch the side body and lengthen. And then come back through to the middle, switch the grip, grab hold of your right wrist, lengthen and lean over to your left, stretching the side of your body. And then bring yourself back up through middle, arms down by your side. Bend your knees and find your first chair pose of the practice. So you're bending your knees, pushing your butt bones back into space, taking your arms to the sky. So now we're trying to wake up the legs. Firm up the feet. Draw the shoulders down along your back. Full breath in. Full breath out. Stay with your knees bent. Interlace your hands behind your back to a fist. Draw the fist back, puff up the ribs, and exhale, bow over your legs. So you're finding a little hamstring stretch along with a shoulder stretch. Head goes heavy, shoulders lift up a little higher. Breathe in. And breathe out. Release your hands to the floor and step your way back through a downward facing dog. One foot and then the other. Stretch out your legs. And then tap your knees down for your second round of child's pose. Forehead to the earth. Arms long to the front. Breathe in. And breathe out. And walk your hands back to your knees. Swing out your legs towards the front edge of your mat. And just shake out your legs for a second and see how you're feeling now that you've stretched out, woken the body up a little. So we're going to take a sitting spinal twist. I want you to step your right foot over and across your left thigh. Take your left arm to the ceiling, reach up really tall. And then hook your left elbow across the right thigh, right hand behind you. Going to take 3 full breaths here. Inhale to grow tall. And exhale to twist out the spine. Twice more. Inhale, you lengthen from tailbone to skull. Exhale to rotate. One more full breath in. And full breath out. And take a counter twist. We're going to have the hands over to the left side. Release your chest and your chin. And then come back up through to the middle. Take 2 legs long to the front. Step the left foot over and across the right thigh. Switch the sides so we've got the right arm to the ceiling. Hook the elbow across your thigh. Left arm comes behind the back. Get 3 more full breaths. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale to twist. Twice more. Inhale to grow taller. And exhale to twist deeper. Breathing in. And breathing out. And then take your counter twist towards the right side. And come back through to the center. Shake your legs out to the front. And we're going to end this mini session on our backs. So come to bend your knees, step your feet down into the floor. Take your arms to the front of the room and lengthen your spine, and then bone by bone, vertebra by vertebra, you'll lower all the way down to your back. And then once you get on your back, release your arms down by your side. Scoot your feet a little closer towards your butt. You should be able to touch your heels with your fingertips. And then lift yourself up to a bridge pose. So root the feet, lift the hips up to the ceiling. You might either flatten your hands to the floor, you can interlace your hands behind your back to a fist. Push into your feet, lift your hips up higher. Full breath in. And then as you exhale, slowly lower. Hug your knees into your chest. Take a little rock of your lower back from side to side, smoothing out any tension or tightness. And then let both of your legs go long onto the floor. Relax your arms by your side and give yourself a mini rest, a little shavasana. So with your eyes closed, give yourself permission to release, to relax, setting the tone for the rest of your day. And just giving yourself an opportunity to absorb your practice. You can place one hand on your lower belly, one hand on your heart. Take a long inhale. And a long exhale. And then open your eyes, take a gentle morning stretch, reawaken the body. Hug your knees into your chest. You can take a couple rock and rolls up and down your spine until you roll your way up to a sitting posture, right where we started in the beginning of the session. Once you find your seat, close your eyes again. Let your hands relax onto your knees. You can set an intention for the rest of your morning and the rest of your day if you'd like. Closing with a breath in through the nose. And a breath out through the mouth. You can bring your hands in front of your heart to prayer. Taking a moment, bowing to yourself and to your practice. Namaste. Thank you, guys.